This is a story about Joe Framinsky. Joe is a short-haul truck driver. It's a job he loves,
Take it easy.
and every one of his friends knows it. Driving a truck gives Joe the life he wants, the variety and freedom of the open road, catching up and swapping stories with his pals,
That's paid for sure.
Right? All right, I got to dig up.
and lots of time with his best friend, Thor.
What's going on, buddy?
Most of all, driving a truck gives Joe independence. But one day, on an average morning pickup, while cranking the trailer bed, something strange happened. Joe Framinsky threw his back out. It was at that moment Joe Framinsky's life began to change. You see, unable to walk, Joe needed surgery. During his recovery, Joe was trapped in his apartment for weeks on end. He couldn't drive,
Hey, buddy, how you feel?
so he had to ask his friend Steve to take him to physiotherapy.
Hey, we should get going. You don't want to be late, right?
Joe worried that his plum loads would be scooped by other drivers. And he couldn't get a reliable driver to operate his truck while he was off. Joe's ex-wife agreed to take Thor for walks, but often wouldn't return him for days at a time. Joe's friend Steve insisted he move into their guest room,
Set up here.
which his girlfriend Tammy had set up for him.
I only watch 3 soaps a day.
Tammy talked through every show Joe tried to watch and fussed over him constantly.
Open wide.
Life had taken a bad turn for Joe Framinsky. Hold on, that's not Joe Framinsky. That's some other driver. Sure, Joe Framinsky got out of his truck that day, but like every other day, Joe did a walk around of his truck to get the blood flowing and protect his back.
Hey, Joe, we're not training for the Olympics, man.
And while he endured the teasing of his peers, Joe Framinsky warmed up. As he cranked the trailer, he used his hand to support his upper body and minimize the strain on his back. Because Joe knows what can happen if he doesn't look after himself.
Ready to go?
Joe understands that staying healthy allows him to be independent and keeps him on the road. Because Joe Framinsky is a professional truck driver.